we're Sevka Weatherization. We normally weatherize homes, but our guys work from Monday through Thursday, so we have a day off, and so we kind of hooked up with the food shelf to see if we could help out with any logistics or moving food. And this is in reaction to people being food insecure. So we're glad we can lend a hand, and we're all in this together. So there's some hungry people out there. So glad we could lend a hand.
Yeah.
Shelf, they do great stuff. All volunteer. So we do this every Friday. We'll go down to the food bank in Brattleboro and pick up these 3 pallets of food, usually around over a ton. And we bring it here.
You should have 1 case of beef cuts, 1 case of pork, 2 cases of ground beef, 2 cases of chicken, banana boxes. So 2 chicken, 2 pork, 2 chicken, 2 ground beef, 1 pork, 1 beef cut. Those are the banana boxes. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and I think one of the most easily grasped things is the number of households that we're serving and the number of people that we're serving. So the number now is about 75 to 80, maybe 85 households per week. Before we were at, I would say, between 35 and 45 per week. We've at least doubled the number of households that we're serving every week. And we do have a lot of new people, so some people are coming once a week, but we've obviously have a lot of new folks coming through.
When COVID hit, we knew we were going to have to pivot fast. One of the things that I've been involved with is starting a delivery program, and the food shelf never closes on its open hours. Saturday, we are open for open hours. And COVID hasn't stopped us. We switched to a Saturday morning only open hour, which created some problems. People who work on Saturdays couldn't come. We also have some people who are elderly or don't have transportation. And so we needed to figure out how to still serve them. So I started collecting names for delivery, and that program has grown. We started with 4 households that we deliver to in Putney, and today I just packed 20 boxes with volunteers going to Dummerston and Putney, and another 7 boxes are going out with other volunteers. We're making sure that even if people can't come to the food shelf, they're still able to get the benefit of our help.
If you haven't been here before, you should know that you'll be met with a super warm welcome. Part of the mission of the food shelf is to provide supplemental healthy food. I think you'd be amazed at what is actually given out, what we're able to provide from sourcing our food from the Vermont Food Bank and local growers and various sources that we bring together a really nice mix. We have butter, we have cheese, we have milk, we have meat. Not always every week do we have all these things, but these things, they come through, and it's usually quite an abundant, generous amount of food that you're able to drive away with. You also can be a walk-up. We have people driving up and walking up, and both are served as fast as we can and move people through.
One of the things that we are interested in providing is some sort of food security for a broader group of our community. So not just people who are really at the end of their tether, who are long-term struggling with food security and financial security, but we would like people to use the food shelf as a resource so they can stay a little bit ahead, so that if they don't know what's coming down the road, which is almost all of us now in COVID pandemic, that they can build a little bit of a cushion in their home of food. And we try to stock some shelf-stable foods, some pantry builder kinds of foods, so that people can have that little bit of breathing space. The Putney Foodshelf has been really fortunate to receive the generous donations of wonderful, fresh, seasonal produce from several sources, including the Putney Schools Garden, gleaning from Harlow Farms, and plenty of local gardeners who have coordinated with our staff to deliver things in a timely manner so they're fresh for Saturday's distribution to our shoppers. And we're really grateful to some of the local growers and producers, especially Green Mountain Orchard, Walker Farm, and Cabot for the cheese they've given to us. Some of our most popular items are from those folks. Don't wait until you're at the end of your tether. Don't wait till you're sure that you can't afford groceries this week. Don't wait till you're sure that the check from the government is not coming or that you've been laid off. Stay a little bit ahead. It's healthy to be able to relax a little bit, to sleep a little better, to have less stress and tension in your life by just having some food.
Perfect.